Hi there folks, another quick reel. I've got a card that I made at my last class which was using the Arches dies, and for this I used the largest and the second and third from largest of the dies to do the 3 layers of the card. I'll get the kit and we'll start. Right, now to begin with you need something to put the arches on, and I've cut a piece of card the full length of the A4, which in New Zealand is 11 3/4, and I cut it at 2 3/4, which meant I could get 3 strips out of every sheet of A4. If you are in the UK, not the UK, America, and you're using letter card, then yours is just going to be a little bit smaller. Either or, it does work out that where the card is attached at the back, see what I mean? It is going to be slightly shorter just because these panels, the largest one is 4 inches and there is a small gap in the middle so that it can fold easily. So, but that doesn't matter because it really doesn't affect the opening and closing of the card. Right, so we'll put our Tombow on there on the smallest part and we'll start attaching the layers. So here's our first one, and we're going to centre that. Always start with the middle one and centre it between those 2 score lines. Oops. And make sure it's going to fold easily enough, which it is. Right. That won't matter because it's going to be covered. Now I'll put the next 2 layers on. These Arches dies are fantastic. They're so useful, whether it's a single opening card and it's just got the arch on the front with a pretty DSP and the background could be embossed. It looks really good. Okay, so there's my 3 base arches. Make sure they're level at the bottom. Okay, now we've got 3, these were Secret C. And that's going to layer on top of that arch. Another one. I'm just checking which side's got the, the stitching is indented on the correct side. I did see this card online. I'm sorry, it's not my original, but the girl that did it, the video that I saw, she was using the American size cardstock, and so she had a much greater, the lap over, the shortness at the back was more emphasised, but it still looked fabulous. She used different papers, and she had this panel here as her one to write on, but I chose to have this one because when the cards opened, I quite like seeing the pattern paper on each panel. Right, now before I attach this, I'll do the other 2 first. Now this is still from the Delicate Dreams Designer Series paper, both of these panels. So pretty. I got 3 packs of this because I loved it so much.
who the hospital now says has recovered enough to be discharged. She can't go to the family home in Warrington though.
Okay,
It's not
so
wheelchair
now I'll
access,
stamp the
but on this, it's
centre panel just in case it
an emotional
makes a
situation.
boo-boo and I need to turn it over because there's two sides to every cardstock. I'm just using the stamp from the Delicate Whispers stamp set and die set, which coordinates. It's a sweet, and I'm using crumb cake.
Every day, but she understands that I've got things to do here. We've been married for what, 41 years.
Still give plenty of room to write around it. And the other thing is, this one here is where I'm going to put my sentiment, and I don't like seeing a whole lot of white space, so I'm just going to put a bit of the same stamp on there. And then with my Secret C, change the sentiment and I'll put thank you kindly. The thank you card's a nice one to have. I'll put that on this end.
Our father, with a past he kept hidden. Answers living on lots, my grandmother especially. Who was your great-grandfather?
Right.
Till now. You, my family history, tonight on One, and TVNZ Plus.
So we'll put this panel now on the centre.
Thank you. Hey, missing out on points. Boost before you shop to get rewards faster at Woolworths. Even though us is jujitsu.
So cool, these dies. You can have so many uses. And the smallest one looks really cool with its straight edge, which has got there put sideways. It creates a nice little sentiment die. Okay, so that's that. Easy when you've got it prepped. Very easy. Now I need a piece of navy for my across there.
Dinner done for $14.99.
Yep. And maybe I'll use some dimensionals to put the sentiment layer on top of that mat. There and there and there. Before I attach that, I might just put the, this is cut in the bronze foil and it's from the Delicate Whispers. Is that one there? Oh, this one here. I'll just put a little dab of glue there. I just put it like that. Cool, and it really picks up with the copper there, or bronze. And then this go in the middle there. And then we need some embellishments. And this looks quite good too. The wishing you happiness and love could be another option. And I've also done happy birthday. One embellishment there, one there, and one there. As quick as that. There's my card. And then, you know, you could decorate the envelope. It might be quite nice also to have that pretty leaf on the side. The other thing that looks nice is to use an embossing folder and emboss either the whole envelope or else just the lid, and just tuck the flap, and then just tuck the folder between there and there, and you'll get very pretty detail. Always using Stampin' Pierce mat when using clear stamps. It's all done. I hope you enjoyed that, and you might give it a go. Love to see what you do. Okay, thank you. Bye.